real quick before we get into the specifics or the basics of the 3 ranks, we do want to explain how our rank up system works. We use a plugin called mcMMO and mcMMO Auto Rank Up. And what it does and the way our plugin works is by doing a specific task, such as mining, cutting a tree, or harvesting crops, you will own, or rather earn, a separate type of experience. Not the vanilla experience used to enchant, but mcMMO experience. And what this does, certain blocks are worth different amounts of XP. You'd imagine that things like diamonds and emeralds for mining are worth more, or sugar cane and cocoa beans are worth more, or jungle trees are worth more than oak trees. So more rare things and things that you get access to later on are worth more experience. And once you get a certain amount of experience, you'll get to a new level on mcMMO. And it'll give you a little notification when you get there. You'll get fireworks every 5 levels. And then at certain intervals, you'll actually get new ranks. So there's 4 different ranks for each of our 3 main classes. So for instance, level 0 to level 19 will be 1 rank. Level 20 to level 99 is a 2nd rank. Level 100 to level 249 is a 3rd rank, and level 250 is considered to have mastered the class, and you'll keep that 1 rank all the way up until you get to up to level 1000. Now we have different ranks for getting different like dual ranks or triple ranks or colony or fiefdom ownership rather, and we'll talk about that in a later video. But Zerthig is going to give a little bit more information about what you get other than just getting the new rank name when you level up with mcMMO.
Okay, so when you start out with your rank, you will only be able to use wooden tools, regardless of what rank you choose. If you're a miner, you could only use a wooden pick. If you're a lumberjack, you could only use wooden axe. If you're a gardener, you could only use a wooden hoe. And you'll only be able to harvest a select few blocks from your class, and they'll be the blocks that are worth the least amount of XP. Once you get to level 20, you'll be able to use stone tools, and you'll unlock a couple more blocks now that you'll be able to harvest. And this keeps going until level 100, you get iron tools and more blocks, and then level 250, you'll get diamond tools, along with gold tools and more blocks.
So you'll get access to everything in the class once you get to level 250. Now there's another 2 classes. They're kind of almost a subclass, or if you want to consider them as the 4th and 5th class, but Zerthig's going to mention those real quick as well.
So yeah, so after that, all 3 classes also have access to swords and archery. Now, unlike the 3 base classes, this doesn't have a restriction on iron, stone, diamond, etc. You can use diamond swords right off the bat. But what happens is you also collect mcMMO XP from killing mobs, killing other players, either with swords or with bows. And this will come into play later down the road when we talk about wars, which will be mentioned in a future video.
Yeah, so no matter what class you get, you will get access to swords and archery, and if you happen to get diamonds really soon through a trade or finding them somehow or defeating another player, you're not restricted in those 2 classes. They're kind of something that you work on the side as you go through these 3 classes. An mcMMO ability is also worth mentioning here in a quick spot in this video. mcMMO abilities are a feature. They're sort of like a modification of the game that normally you can't actually do in Minecraft, but by having a certain rank, you can use that specific Minecraft or mcMMO ability. One ability that everybody has the option to, that is rather incorporated, is the double drops. As you get a higher and higher and higher rank, your double drop rate increases. Once you max out at level 1000, you actually have a 50% chance of a double drop. So as you get up something like mining and you have a fortune pickaxe, you'll notice that you might be starting to get a heck of a lot once you get up into the upper 100s. Otherwise, each specific rank and class has its own Minecraft abilities that are useful to that class and that are only available to users of that class. So finally, next up, we're going to talk about the basics of each class outside of swords and archery, and then we'll get on to other aspects of Avius. Thank you guys for watching, and hope you're enjoying this playlist.